What's up, Facebook friends and family? What's up? Happy Monday. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're tuning in. If you don't know who I am, I'm Melissa Eloise Osborne. I don't know why I keep saying that. Obviously, if you follow me, you should know my name by now. Yes, my topic is, what gives you joy? Why do I bring that topic up? Because you should know what brings you joy. It makes you feel happy, and why. And understanding how to keep going after it. A lot of times we have to go looking at our timeline where we were the happiest and how we got out of it. Or got back into that joy of feeling of utterly just happy and present with yourself, living in the now and accepting what you have. You're alive, you're breathing. And when you focus on pain, you just bring more pain. That is just, for me, this journey online brought me joy. Was understanding who I am and loving about myself. Because deep down, I didn't have the confidence to speak up. I was a quiet person. Goofy, if you got to know me, but I was more of a quiet person. Because I'm a big hugger. I'm a very big hugger. And that was one thing when I was a CNA. The residents loved it. They loved it. Because when I would always made them feel loved and wanted. And I did all I could to see them happy, to make them feel good. Something so simple. Just giving a hug made a difference in their life. And it gave me joy to see them. And how I remember when I was the happiest was when I did something for somebody, not to get anything in return, just to make their life a little bit easier. And that's just like little simple things online that some people think is hard, but it's like really, really easy. Oh, thank you, Ole Moros Jace. Nice to see you. Yes, I'm a big hugger. And I'm a goofball. Yesterday and the day before, I spent time with some friends and family. Hi, Kimberly. How you doing? Beautiful. I asked a bunch of questions because I know who I am and who I'm not. I've also just feeling comfortable about myself. And you bring joy. You bring me joy, Kimberly. More than you know, girlfriend. You brighten my day. A lot of people do. And I actually truly do love them. And a lot of people are like, oh, you gotta have boundaries. Yes, you do. I've never been a boundary person, and just let you guys know. I'm like an open book. I am not afraid to tell you anything you want to know. It's not always a good thing. My mom was always like, you're just too honest. You don't need to tell everybody. I don't know. I guess a part of me was just like, I'm not afraid. I don't expect you to agree with my views and vice versa. Everybody has an opinion, but we learn something from each individual that we come in contact with. And when we are, my hand's shaking. Got my phone on the charger. And I'm holding on to my phone. And I just wanted to talk about this because even Roy, my friend Roy, he was telling me, he goes, "Sis, just be you and lead with heart." Because I did an astrology thing. I paid for it. It's a virtual product or whatever. Because I really wanted to know more of my purpose, and it gave me more of an insight that I need to lead with heart. But sometimes people take it the wrong way. They get the wrong, oh, she's too much of a love bug, yada yada. And then it's like I have to tell myself it doesn't matter what other people think of me. It's how I see myself. And asking certain questions like, why do I have more guy friends than girlfriends? But I'm working on making girlfriends. That sounds so... But in the network marketing field, that's what I love about marketing. You can be yourself. You don't have to live by community. You don't need to ask permission to post something. You just... What is the intention of that content that you're putting out there? What are you looking for? What are you searching for? Hey Keith, how you doing, handsome? I'm not... Hey Scott, what's up? Beer and fishing brings me joy. Well, that's good. Better be careful with your health, though. Just like anything, though. There's no harm intended as long as you're not hurting anybody and you're not putting yourself in any harm's way. I don't like it when somebody criticizes somebody that drinks. If they work hard and they want to come home and have a cold beer, that there's nothing wrong with that. If that's the way they need to loosen up and relax, so be it. There's no, and then, but when your health is involved, though, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at other things, a way to help what's causing you any illness. Because we do cause our own illness and our own drama, which I am very good at that. I create my own drama. And there goes my phone. I'm sorry, I dropped you. No, thank you, Scott. I don't want to do that. Oh, I still have that cough. But it's a smoker's cough, too. There's things I gotta quit. There's things I gotta change. But I'm not going to change I'm changing for myself. Not to please other people. But I know what I need to work on. And yeah, a little bit more with conversations. Certain conversations are harder to have than others. Especially when you're used to old behaviors. And some people... I realize that by hanging out with certain people on the weekend, they drink, they were fine. I don't hold it against them. But I was quiet and I was listening, chilling, listening to stories, some funny ones, crazy stories too. But I like to focus on what I can do to better myself. And with the entrepreneur journey and showing love and care and inspire and influence in a positive way and not bring any judgment. I don't judge anybody. Even the ones out there that probably don't like me or they think, I'm a whore or whatever. So be it. They can think what they want. I actually gave one of my relatives a back rub. A monk. I gave him a back rub because he was talking about pain, and I was like, I don't know. I got tired of sitting down. I was like, man, I'll rub your back. And he goes, oh, that feels so good. And he was looking for a 4-wheeler. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm just being myself. This summer has been a long time. Barbecue this summer. Yeah, I know. I'm going to a barbecue on the 11th. I call him Pa. He's old enough to be my dad. I grew up with that family, the Lewis family. And no, they don't mind me talking because I grew up with them. And I care about them. You know, I introduced my ex to them. And he knew stories about them, but I told him everything, obviously, because I knew how they were. They loved to goat people. But he ended up falling in love with the people that I met. And he learned a lot with roofing. And I don't know if you know anything about roofing, anybody out there. It's a tough job. I love watching men work on a roof. I like to help, though. I do like to help, if I can. If I'm allowed. But that's me. I like to work. I don't mind working for nothing. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. If I can help somebody else out, that's something that they can't do. I've always liked to help. Even if it is to just make somebody laugh and get their mind off their problem, which could be their pain. You know, and when you ask somebody, what is your pain? You know, my mom, she's got arthritis really bad, and her ankles were really bad. And the day that I stepped over, and she was, in such pain, and I got her laughing. She took her mind off the pain. I made her feel good. You know, something so simple, and how much it does. You know, you ever ask yourself, what does that mean to you? How does it make you feel when somebody checks up on you and make sure you're all right, or just giving you a hug, or stopping in, or giving you a call and say, hi, how you doing? I'm thinking of you. It's kind of a little bit difficult when you have like 500 friends on your Facebook page and you really don't know all of them, as in you don't get to talk to all of them. Your mouth would be tired by the end of the day if you did that. But this is my experience. This online journey is brought me a lot of information of knowing who I want, or who I am, and who I want to be. Hi, Gall. How you doing, handsome? You know, and when you interact with people online, you know, what is it that you want? What makes you happy? But don't let somebody else be the only reason for your happiness. Don't give somebody your whole heart. Because when it breaks, it takes a lot longer to remold. I don't want to bore you. I just, there's a lot of things I wanted to discuss and talk about. I had a good point too. Should have wrote it down. I don't plan when it comes to certain lives. I do just go live because I live where I don't have a Wi-Fi. So I come down to Marathon, and everybody knows me in Marathon. They're like, yep. Damien's like, yeah, we see your mom always down at the gas station or at 3 Bear Inn. And it's like, well, at least they know who I am. Because I'm usually down here. When I'm down here, I do a live. Or I get on my phone to do my work. Do a lot of it on, so I'm not using up a lot of data. A lot of people don't. Because a lot of people I know, they got Wi-Fi where they are. And I don't. But I take the good with the bad. I still come live. I still show up in some way or another. As much as possible. And learn something new about myself. Or I read a book to you guys. You guys probably are like, well, you might get annoyed with me. You're welcome, Cole. I appreciate you. And a real friend does pull out your BS. And they accept you. They don't tolerate you, they accept you. So anybody on my friends list, if you don't accept me for me, don't be my friend. You know, I mean, it just, I accept everybody. I accept everybody I come in contact with as much as possible. I don't pry, though. I don't pry into people's lives. But if they want to tell me what's going on, I'm here to listen. I can only give you guidance. Just like me, I'm learning in this so-called life. You know, you're going to fall. You're going to fail. You're going to hit roadblocks. You're going to question yourself all the time. But the big thing is finding our peace and being happy with who we are. That's the trick. Being comfortable being alone. And then go from there. Because I'm learning and remolding myself and what I like about myself and what I don't like about myself. Because people that do know me, I can be high-strung. Very high-strung. But I'm also toning it down in how I talk to my kid. You know, I'm getting a better relationship with my son. My youngest, of course, it's just me and him. We have our ups and downs, but we're working on it. You know, our communication skills, which I think everybody needs to work on their communication skills. And when some people that are needy and they want your attention all the time, you have to put them in check sometimes. Not that you're going to, like, block them. You're just, okay, you know. If I'm on a phone call, don't keep calling. But I'm learning. I don't want to keep you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I love you all, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I will come up with a good or a better topic. I've got lots of topics that I would love to talk about my journey, marketing, my story, my struggles. And I keep having struggles with certain things. And understanding more of my emotions. That's like an every freaking day thing. Waking up and I'm like, okay, what mood am I going to be in today? That's like, this morning I was just like, I was like brain farted. I had a task to do, which was my one task. I wanted to clean up the porch. I got part of it done. It started raining. But I'm still going to go out in the rain when I get home and try to pick up more of it. Because when I get done, I'll feel accomplished. I'll feel that I completed a task. But hi Rachel, how you doing, beautiful? But I will let you guys go. I love you all. Have a good evening, good night, good afternoon, wherever you're tuning in. I know that you're amazing. You're wonderful. And you're alive, which is a blessing. You're a star. And just know that you do matter. You do. You really do. And I want to send out hugs to the whole world. I really do. And I'm not perfect. But practice makes perfect. Just like anything. But I love y'all. Have a good one. Toodaloo.